Hi guys, it's Mama Allie here. Doing a little just hands video tonight. You don't get to see my grungy face. Haven't been feeling too well, fighting a cold I think, but wanted to make sure I got back with everybody because I've had some requests what things turned out like. So this is Lacey's finished flower ring. Let's see if I can get it. So this will go to her in her jewelry collection. Now you notice the beads on the ring itself. So this actually will go to her, their child. And she's been dying to get that from me. I wouldn't let her have it until I actually responded to you guys. So now she's happy. This is the new and improved Shelby bracelet. She wanted a smaller bead, so we did a smaller bead. And she found this really cool quill picture that she liked online that we used as the background for this. So she has several decades of different writing tools. So we have the quill, the laptop key, and the antique typewriter keys. So this is her finished result, which I get to give her tonight when I walk in her room and hand it back to her. So tonight's goal is to get you to think and maybe find some things around the house that are random and see what kind of beautiful things you can make out of it. McTucky went through his shop. The girls found some stuff around the house. So kind of go through this with you. There's just some wooden pieces that came up out of his shop. This is actually off the end of one of his shotgun shells. My glass beads, of course, a very, very old Lego. Some kind of electrical thingy jobber. This is from, of course, Rick's shop. Bottle caps, glass bottle caps, I'm sure. This is off of a medicine cap. Some little magnets. There's 4 here.
What would you use the magnets for?
Oh, that'll be a later thing. And they're really strong, so I'm having a hard time getting them apart, but you'll get to see that later on. And they just made a mess. So just lots of little random things. So what I'm going to start out with is this. This could be a wheel and a child's toy, or it could be anything that he would want to make it to be, because McTucky's also crafty that way. However, in my mind, this is a jewelry piece. I've used some jewelry wire, given it an eye, and I folded it so that it will fit in the hole of this little wheel. Okay? Of course, I have my trusty glue gun at hand, and I'm going to put some hot glue on the leg of this just to make my life easier while I try to decorate this. Put it in the hole. And while that's cooling, I'm going to look through some of my pictures that I get online, and I get wild ideas, and I look up all kinds of things, or I get in a magazine and I start tearing out pages, and I just have fun because colors and shapes and those kinds of things make me think about different things. And then I cut them out. This piece I obviously cut in strips, and I'll show you that in a little bit, what I did with that. But I think for some reason I'm being very drawn to this piece tonight. This actually, I don't know, the colors and things just really, really draw me in. So now that this is cool, I'm going to scoot all of this out of the way. My decoupage product, my trusty, very, very trusty acid brush. If you don't have them, again, look at the hardware store or the craft store. Acid brushes are the best thing in the world. I love these things. So what I'm going to do is, of course, just decoupage this. I'm going to start kind of on the back. And it's going to look like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm doing it first, but trust me, when I'm done, it will look so cool. And that's Lacey's phone. She's always getting texts, that child of mine. So to make this stick a little better, I'm sliding it down between the clasps that I've created. And I'm just going to kind of gently fold it over. And I need to go ahead and put some decoupage. Ooh, that's a bit much. All over this area really, really well, because I'm going to need it to be wet to start folding it and bending it so it'll take the shape that I want it to take. And this is just kind of a personal preference. If you want to cut it or whatever, go for it. like always, I keep saying it and I hope people are understanding it. Crafting is such a personal preference. It's supposed to be fun for you and fun for your family. And so you got to do what you got to do to make it enjoyable. I'm just going to kind of smear this around like this. Kind of hold things in place as I go, because the front is more of my concern. I want this front to be flatter, and the sides can take their shape as I go along. Okay, so anyway, on with the story. I'm going to finish this off, and really this doesn't take too very long. Patience is required, however. If you don't have the patience, find some, because then you'll find a pleasure in crafting. So now you kind of see where I'm going with this. Next time I do a video, and hopefully you'll come back and see more, you will see this as a finished product. And you will also see, because of someone I've subscribed to, AJ Prepper, she's got me thinking about things that I need to do for my girls. I love making my kids jewelry. I have teenage girls, but they also have some health concerns. So I've been trying to figure out a way to create jewelry that will also help them in an emergency situation. And just thinking like a mom. And I want to thank AJ for making me step back and think that way. So until next time, happy crafting. Enjoy getting sticky.